This little pretty face from a horror movie brings a real nightmare to her opponents.
Smilla Sundell from the corner to Diachova. You've got to return.
With predatory knees and elbows,
Smilla puts that vice leg.
Smilla Sundell started snatching souls at 14. She conquered not only girls, but also guys, and she became the youngest champion in women's fighting history. In this video, we're bringing you a story of this star girl's rise to the pinnacle of fighting. This is Fighting is Art. Let's go.
But it's going to be another chance.
Pretty face, Smilla the Hurricane. Sundell grew up in Sweden and began learning karate at the age of 5. She would eventually move to Thailand as a result of her parents' jobs, and there she was introduced to Muay Thai. The rest was gold standard history. While training in Thailand, she fought plenty of men, chopping them down to pieces one by one. She once faced a male Thai opponent, Bongsak Sitfolek, and Smilla opened the fight with a 3-punch combination and applied powerful kicks. A super clean left hook ripped through the body of the young male fighter and sent the Thai crashing. As he got back up, Sundell uncorked some of the most dangerous combinations you will ever see, followed by another high-level precise left hook to the body. The pretty face Hurricane had pulverized him within 100 seconds, and in other training clips, she can be seen turning her trainer's insides to mush with a precise knee to the midsection. She destroyed other girls on the regional scene with a mean intention, with smooth punches, destructive knees in close quarters, and long kicks at range.
From Sundell.
She eviscerated Nicola Calendar. However, after 100-plus fights, she soon ran out of opponents in Thailand. So at the age of 17, she was signed to One Championship, who recognized her great talent. Sundell made her One Championship debut in February 2022 against Australia's Deandra Martin. She opened the violent affair, jabbing and kicking so hard that she fell off balance.
Arms on Diandra. Long reach on the Aussie. Goes straight up the center. Jabs early on, tucking the chin. Smilla goes body outside.
And applied brutal knees in the clinch against her experienced opponent.
Beautiful use of the range and the reach from Sundell. Now they're tied upside that clinch. Sundell's got good head.
Hard shots to the body and head sounded like baseball bats being whipped at full speed.
Deandra Martin needs to deal with that jab.
The damage was starting to pay off, and her opponent soon took a trip to the canvas.
Jab 2, body shot from Smilla Sundell. Diandra's got to get the knees off. Head dangerously low.
Sundell's got a really strong clinch, and the way she's able to control like
oh, wow, the body takes.
How the girls looked in between the rounds was vastly contrasting.
Lock back in just as tight. You've got to work your hands back in or you can see them.
She showed her ability to not only dish it out, but to take some.
She's got that classic Muay Thai push kick, and then she feints in, steps in with the...
Just finding the range now with the right hand. She's caught her with 2 in the last 10 seconds. Spins her around. Can she work those elbows the corner spoke about? There's the...
Gordon Ramsay's liver steak recipe soon came in handy as she sent her opponent crashing to the mat once more.
Left hook just glances the nose from Smilla. Diandra, though, being forced back again, and Smilla puts that vice leg to the body, folds her in half. Like
the body shot remained her weapon of choice, sending her rival crashing with another ripping body shot.
But it's going to be another second knockdown. 3. This is not good.
With a wild killer instinct, she went upstairs, and perfect left hooks forced the referee to save her foe from long-term damage.
It is total ownership from Smilla Sundell. On the corner, Diandra, you've got to return.
That's it.
Smack bang the left hand, it's over.
It's okay, catch your breath.
Smilla Sundell, welcome to One Super Series. Who's going to stop it?
That was beautiful. Went with a 3-touch combo, attacked the body, and then came up top. I believe it was a left hook that put her down. This
Told you
guy
that left is special.
the limit
That left
with this
is
young lady.
Special.
Smilla Sundell, welcome to One Championship.
That's my first time seeing Smilla live and commentating her.
In her next fight, on April 22nd, the Swede had a title fight that had everyone waiting in anticipation. The Hurricane faced Jackie Bunton, an enraged bull with vicious knockout power, and Bunton acted prideful and disrespectful towards the teenager.
I'm gonna make her make mistakes, and I'm gonna hurt her with big, heavy shots.
It was for the inaugural ONE Women's Strawweight Muay Thai World Championship, and Sundell shocked everyone. From the start, a sweep attempt was truncated easily by Sundell.
Home for that jab and that kick.
Catch and sweep it.
Bunton blasted hooks, but Sundell remained composed.
Look at that reach, Michael.
It's just like a fishing pole of a
And the 5'8" Sundell unleashed the long jabs.
inside leg kick misses. Nice jab.
Smilla was, however, sent flying with every shot.
Checks the low kick.
Good check off that lead leg. Man, she's using just to gauge her distance and her timing. Nice. That fishing pole to the left hand she's got.
But the 17-year-old soon started to get her groove.
Good head movement by Bunton. And
Hurricane could no longer be tripped.
Whose right eye is starting to swell. Catch. Good defense again by Smilla. Playing down.
And the teenager's strength was superior.
cannot be there for it.
Elbow from Smilla. Breaks the knee. Those long limbs causing some problems.
She then released a perfect flurry against the fence, but the bell came to Jackie's rescue.
But that right hand is a money punch coming from Jackie.
Oh, Smilla tags so beautifully done. Smilla with the heavy artillery.
In the final 2 rounds, Smilla rallied back.
Smilla tries for a hanging elbow, loops over the top of the knee guard. The long arms.
And she needed a finish.
Folks, wherever you're watching around the world. Smilla cracks the.
She charged forward, cracking Jackie with big right hands.
Ooh, Michael.
Nice right hand from Smilla.
Third, fourth rounds. Here she is in the 5th. The second round.
And her shots made Jackie's eye swell up grotesquely.
Left eye swollen, shut on Jackie Bunton. The heart.
The 17-year-old unleashed hell on her opponent in the final moments of the fight.
From Sundell.
From Sundell, missed the targets. 35 seconds remain.
Despite by not being to keep the judges out, Smilla had brutalized a dangerous adversary in the biggest fight of her life, and she earned the Performance of the Night award and the inaugural ONE Women's Strawweight Muay Thai World title. She became the youngest person to ever win a world title in Muay Thai at 17 years and 4 months. When she faced Milana Borglitch, the star girl delivered more than everyone had bargained for. Smilla opened with ferocity, promising to deliver a knockout.
Smilla, wise idea, so put the hand combinations together.
And her opponent replied with ferocity.
Right hand landed by Borglitch.
So it became a war.
Smilla's got to be careful not to walk in too deep and right the body or left hook to the body, right knee.
The teenager pulverized the body and the head with no mercy.
A beauty from Sundell. Beautiful. It's time. With the knees on the inside pitch from Sundell. Sundell's doing a good job.
But Milana was not just a punching bag.
Especially that 1-2 combination, and then Smilla going to the body with the hook.
She countered with spinning fists.
Not afraid to take a shot.
But the Swede brought Milana back to reality with a pop to the jaw.
The breaks to just throw hands.
And she destroyed her rival's baby factories with no remorse.
Sundell with that right hand. Punch combination, again, leading to the body. Sundell mixing up the level. Nice job, Superman punch attack from Borglitch. Pressure of Smilla Sundell. I think she takes any breaths in this fight.
In the 3rd round, Smilla fought even more ferociously and won the fight by decision.
Hands are looking sharp tonight. The combinations straightened together nicely.
In 2023, she had a fight against another champion that had everyone in the arena on the edge of their seats. Going against atomweight champion Alicia Rodriguez, Smilla was defending her strawweight title for the first time, and it was a masterclass.
Smilla will keep an impressive pace the entire fight. And
From the onset, the shorter Rodriguez looked to annihilate Sundell from the inside.
Sundell stepping in on these punches like she's not using them in, and this is unnecessary.
The atomweight champion unleashed vicious elbows and hooks.
Using the length of her arms.
like using the uppercuts.
For Rodriguez, she's coming off a unanimous decision win over Fight Night 8 in March. On the inside by Sundell.
And she compiled precise and fast shots that rocked Sundell.
That landed moments ago, Rich. On Sundell.
Yeah, we're taking quite a few shots from Sundell and being undeterred.
It seemed Sundell was now in more than what she had signed up for.
Look at this work rate by both women.
Say she needed to start fast.
Yeah, but she's matching the pace.
But in the middle of the battle, out of nowhere, Hurricane struck with a left hook that made Rodriguez do the Michael Jackson lean before being woken up, and the bell saved her from damage.
First round. Oh, by Sundell, that rocked Rodriguez. Oh my goodness. Sundell wobbled Rodriguez with
On the restart, Sundell wanted to complete Alicia's journey to the Shadow Realm.
Sundell typically can and has run that kind of pace. You know, she won't punch herself out.
Rodriguez going
The second round in this pace of Sundell. Keep in mind that Rodriguez is pushing a good pace.
Tearing through her rival's face with devastation, she released the kind of shots that made everyone in the arena fear for Alicia's safety.
Side, and she utilizes the elbows well as she touches her with the left.
big left hook. That wobbled Rodriguez. She hurt Rodriguez at the end of the first.
Intent on engaging in that clinch. Doesn't want anything. She's walking.
With only a few seconds on the clock, Smilla released a barrage from hell that made Rodriguez regret her decision to step up to take Sundell's belt.
Really pulled her down. Landa's effective knees, and now we got hands and elbows coming in. 10-second
Big into
call
the
coming out.
body. Those body shots.
By Sundell in a rain punches, and this fight is over. One strawweight fight time.
In her second title defense, Sundell faced Natalia Diachova on May 4th, 2024 at One Fight Night 22. At the weigh-ins, Sundell came in at 126.5 pounds, 1.5 pounds over the strawweight limit for a title fight. As a result, Sundell was stripped of the title, and only Diachova was eligible to win it. So in the fight, Sundell passed all aggression on her opponent, and she walked down her rival, eating brutal shots with no care.
Victory if she's able to do it against Smilla Sundell. Stiff jab connects to the face of Sundell. You can already see some, make some adjustments here as we exit the first.
Bloodied up, Smilla was getting sent to the canvas like a rag doll.
Coming forward to land hands, she's getting lit up. And it was a nice little adjustment, but look at the time.
And a spinning kick sat her on her butt.
Going for it with this in and out movement. Bouncing nice and light on her feet. And pick
Well, with seconds left on the clock, the dangerous assassin turned to killer mode, upped the tempo.
and she's gonna need to because the first two have been all get
What followed was a flurry that made Diachova wonder why shots to the body were not banned.
with her signature aggressive style. A nice body shot. Oh my goodness, it's over there. It's over. To the other second.
With arguably better striking than Dakota Ditcheva, do you agree that Smilla has the best chance at dethroning Dakota? If you enjoyed this video and would love to see more about this pretty lady, let us know in the comments and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to press that like button.